Welcome to KS Med's channel.
There was once a time in our country when music was our daily bread. The melody, the lyrics beaming through those radio speakers. It was refreshing, joy, golden. Some people have the big battery radios on their shoulders. Others have the little small pocket one with that long antenna. There was radio on the sidewalks, at the bus stops. There was a radio everywhere. It was music, music and more music. Musician was looked at as the cornerstone of our society. Bob Marley, who have used the music to unite, on stage at the One Love Peace concert in 1978 at the National Stadium, the leaders of the two rival political parties, People National Party, Michael Manley, and Jamaica Labour Party, Edward Seaga. Other musicians like Peter Tosh, Garner Silk, Marcia Griffiths, Miss Lou, our famous poet, who have charmed our soul with her heart. The likes of Muta Baruka and many more great artists. There was a sound system on every corner on Fridays and Saturdays. People would go and enjoy the music regardless of their personal struggles. The music was a release, a distraction, a feeling of joy. As the great man said, when music hits, you feel no pain. The music in the 70s, 80s and 90s have a positive impact on a whole generation. Violence and crime wasn't infiltrated or propelled by or through the music. Political differences was solely responsible for violence and crime in those days. A young Rastafarian by the name of Sizzla Kalonji had confirmed that music have a massive influence on our society. When he released the Black Woman and Child and Praise Jah album in 1997, the message from those two albums was so effective as there was a significant reduction in crime and violence right across the country by the end of 1997 and 1998. And the only two consecutive years where violence have been reduced in our country. While many started to hail the Rastafarian culture, every man wanted to be a Rastaman. Many females started to grow their locks. Every community have a new group of people who turned Rastafarian and decided that righteousness is the way of life. Peace and love to our people. Rastafarian was able to maintain the peace in most communities because of what the music was putting out at that moment. We are in a new era where dancehall changed, the music changed, the message changed, and the violence increased. The new music is about glorifying a certain type of lifestyle, scamming and gangs. The youth are locked in to this type of music. The influences of musicians like Sizzla Kalonji, the Fireman Capitan, Junior Gang, Anthony B, and others in our society started to dissipate, while the new generation of artists flocked the airwaves with the new era of music. Take note, there is always songs about Matic and Machines by various artists. The Beanie Bunty rivalry, Ninja Man and Merciless, Cabra. These artists have long been making songs like that, but at no point it ever become confrontational or physical. We started to see these type of incidents in the 2000 era where violence have become embedded into the music, and the influence on the community changed for the worse. Artists align themselves to communities and gangs, and this turns feel-good music upside down, as it becomes unsafe to listen to some artists in some areas. Selectors have been violently attacked for playing certain songs in dance and parties. Some artists will not perform on certain stage shows in some areas because of the fear of violence against them. While I would not say the music is entirely the reason for the high crime rate in Jamaica, I would say it has a negative influence on the youth in our communities, and that the music has a significant contribution to the crime and violence in our society. Unfortunately, we have seen it played out right in front of our eyes in the last decade and a half, where the music becomes so toxic and spiral out of control in a total warfare across the country. We need some young righteous warriors back into the music, spread a positive message, the uplifting music, the feel-good music, the type of music that when I was a youth, at a dance, I see a man hold on a woman and a wine non-stop. Everyone rocking to the music, holding a vibes. The peanut man, the jerk pan, the soup pot, everything sell off. I look at extra money to help the family. When the vibes is good, everyone benefits. But when it's not, we all lose. The music that takes the pain away and give you hope that everything is gonna be alright. Music like Thank You Mama for the 9 months. The music that hold a peace in our communities. I listen to many interviews where artists stating that music is an art. I totally agree to that. Music is an art. But when they say they shouldn't be held accountable for the influences the music have on our communities, I don't agree to that. I think they should be held accountable because they are role model to most of our young boys and girls, teenagers and young adults in our society today. I had listened to some of these music as a study, and I can say for sure if you are not firm in your mindset, one can easily fall foul of the law. I would say to parents to try their best to help their children understand that the music isn't right. The influence is negative, so they should spend more time listening to more conscious music, reading and listening to audiobooks. That will give them a positive outlook on life. That's why people are now consuming AfroBeats as the new music to inspire, uplift, a way to escape from whatever is going on in their lives. Some of these Afrobeat songs we don't even understand what the lyrics are about because the artists are singing in their native tongue. But it sounds good, give a happy vibe and feeling. And that's exactly what music should be about. Happiness, peace and love. By no means Afrobeats is bigger than dancehall, but it's reaching more people's ears across the globe and is populating the airwaves in Jamaica.
Please like, share and subscribe to my channel.